You look good, you have all of the something there about you. Yes, goodie!
Welcome back to
Welcome back
the Good Girl Podcast.
Go ahead. Sorry, I keep missing it. Welcome back to the Good Girl Podcast. This is what?
Episode 2, season 2.
Yes.
Only 2 seasons we have?
Yeah, we barely had our first season.
That's
not
crazy.
Not gonna lie to you. We try to think the first season. That season had the release season.
You know, it's an effort for me.
It's an effort. We try to.
No, we are trying.
Yeah, we try to.
Alright.
Okay. Jumping right in. No, wait, before we jump right in, how was your week?
As in how it's been going?
Yeah. That bad, huh?
It's that bad, girl. It's that bad. But you know, you have to push through because the weekend will come up and so you have to breath. Right?
Wow.
I look forward to the weekends because I try to seize the day or the weekends. And then, because you can't just stay home and just think about the fact, say, oh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or one day.
Yeah.
It's really just one day.
It's one day, right?
And then you come back to the Mondays. So, I look forward to the weekend and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a week, man?
Interesting. You know, fighting some old demons. Some of the same demons be coming back.
Tell me what am I secured for? Alright, so here's the thing. Summer end. And when summer ending, it goes into cuddle season, yeah? Yeah? So they have to seize the opportunity before the summer ends.
I was talking about those demons. Like,
what kind of demons?
Overall, just like, all my life I had to fight. But it's just been a tiring week. But
it's giving color purple. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thankful. And honestly, I think it does have a time when all of the ex them come back, because at them time, yeah.
I can't relate, sorry.
About 3 of them message me this week. You know, my ex them always.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Actually, you've been outside a little bit lately.
Yeah, I've been outside a little bit, so like I feel like when
you're fresh in memory.
The thing is, me and my exes aren't like on bad terms.
Nice.
But we're not chummy like talk every day.
We are taboo.
Huh?
We're
Yeah,
not taboo.
we're not talking of like I probably have one ex that I'm cool with, like enough to like just talk to and par with.
Right.
But yeah.
That don't matter.
Yeah, it's just one, right? So but it's been an interesting week. Anyways, jumping right in to the goodie of the week.
The goodie of the week.
Alright. Hey, you can't laugh at that.
I do laugh for that.
Okay, this week's goodie of the week is the Kingston Creative Jamaica. So they are launching a travel grant program which will facilitate visits to overseas for 6 creative entrepreneurs between August and December 2022. So this year, 3 Jamaican creatives will participate in a creative fora and festivals in Mexico, Haiti, and Curacao. Sorry,
not laughing.
Okay. So, what do you think of this?
I think that's nice. I know that Kingston Creative, they're super supportive of the local creative economy. It's something that I always notice they're really, really integral in that. So anytime you think of creatives in Kingston, you think of Kingston Creative. So they're very supportive of same. The opportunity is good. A grant like that is great because they can cover airfare, accommodation, maybe a little bit of equipment, maybe software that they need to produce the good work that they will produce and represent us well. Because I believe that we are strong creatives here in Jamaica. Prepare the creatives then, please and thank you. Stop it, man, and stop balling down the cost for the things then, please. It is not for you. Stop balling down the cost and say, I can do myself Canva don't count, sweetie. They're using Adobe Illustrator and they're paying for the software. Please to pay them accordingly. Thank you. That is my tidbit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk for creatives.
But yeah, no, I share the same sentiments. I feel like it's such an amazing thing when I see like somebody supporting that creative, because I feel like even if I've met a lot of people who work or who have successful businesses who are creatives, but they didn't think that focusing on that talent would make them or earn or live the life that they wanted. So it's almost like I feel like in Jamaica there's a compromise, or maybe the Caribbean as well. There's a compromise between your creativity and earning.
Yeah, and I mean, recently we've seen where that barrier has been shifted a little bit, where it is that people can actually start to earn a little bit more than they would have in the past.
Yeah.
And also growing up, that most of our parents would have been very traditional in their outlooks.
Yes.
Dr. Laya, police teacher.
Yes.
Please to stop.
Yes.
You can make a living. I told my nephew that if he wants to be a DJ, he can be a DJ. And my sister looked at me and said, "Excuse me." I think if he wants to be a DJ, he can be a
lots of
DJ.
successful DJs.
Yeah, people travel the world, and so.
Yeah, you have lots of successful DJs.
But I guess the premise is backing it with education. So if it is that you want to be a DJ, maybe study entertainment. I'm not sure. Maybe that's her premise. I would hope that's her premise. But really and truly, people are being more supportive of the creative industry because they make bank. They do make bank. And so we really have to support them, and really showcasing our talent overseas as well is something that they do.
Yeah, and I feel like creatives get paid way more outside of the Caribbean. So the fact that they get to travel is a good thing. So if you want to donate to Kingston Creative, they actually do a lot of murals around Kingston, and they have a goal to get to 100 murals using local artists. So that's one of their goals. So they're trying to raise $10,000 US to kind of do this. So if you go to their Instagram, I'm gonna link it below. So go to that Instagram and just follow them. And if you want to donate. So
100 is no easy feat. So I feel like I really commend their efforts, and I hope that they reach to the 100. And if we can support, we will.
I don't want to misquote, but I think they did the one downtown based on the GoFundMe link.
And the one on Water Lane that is so popular. Yeah, I believe so as well.
I think they did it. So yeah, for sure. So if you want to support that, it's a good initiative. Donate and give them a follow. All right, now
Juicy stuff.
the juicy stuff. I missed this. Ooh.
Controversial stuff.
Okay, so now we are jumping into hot topics.
Hot topics.
Okay, so as you can see by the name of the episode, it's called My Ex, My Mouth. So, where did we get this topic from? Jodes, you want me to lead or you got it?
You got it.
I got it. Okay, so Irv Gotti recently sat down with the Drink Champs podcast and spilled some unknown tea about him and Ashanti. So let's play it for them.
Yes. I could get past you wanting to be with Nelly.
Sounds like you didn't get past that. I'm just being honest.
Listen. At the time it happens, any man,
Yeah, of course.
is her.
Yeah, right.
The chick you are in love with is with this.
Country grandma.
You wanna hear how I found out?
How you found it?
Only on Drink Chat. We saw the documentary too. So
Yeah. How did you find out, sir?
I was at home.
And there wasn't no Twitter or Instagram back then.
I was at home. Okay. Listen to this. This is God wanted me to find out. I was at home. NBA package. I like watching sports. Oh my God, what's this commotion going on in the stadium? We just found out what the commotion is. Nelly has walked in with Ashanti.
Oh my God.
So that is what he said on the Drink Champs podcast. Big up to NORE and DJ EFN. I really love that podcast. So yeah, it started a whole uproar on social media and people just giving their take and back and forth. And his longtime friend and a part of the murdering and all of that, back in the day, Fat Joe calls him out for speaking on the relationship with Ashanti. So this is what Fat Joe said.
20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was right? Because the whole time I'm there. What's Love, Big Pun Record, on tour. I never seen them together like that. Now I'm not saying they wasn't. They was. Or there was rumors they was. I never seen it. But I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Right? Now, it's okay if it's on a documentary. You got to say your truth for your documentary. But
Okay. So, the question is it okay to discuss your romantic relationships?
Your past romantic.
Your past romantic relationships.
With who though?
just in general, just to the public, anybody, like, because this is a very public forum. You know, clearly it was not a out loud thing, and based on what you know, Google, he was married. He was also married.
Right. So my thing is also like, again, my first initial reaction was, who knew that Irv Gotti and Ashanti were ever in something? So it's kind of like, So no,
Yeah.
suppose she didn't never even know, nobody know. After so many years, 20 years, as Fat Joe said, 20 years ago, you act about the fact, say you shame. Yeah? She shame you. And you still talk about this? Heal. I want you to heal. I want you to go to therapy. I want you to heal. Please heal. Because again, you say he was married at the time.
Yeah, he was married at the time. So I probably my wife coach him sit down now and see the NBA.
Oh my God.
and
Right, you know,
say,
you probably sit down right beside her, watch a game. Come
You
here,
know?
so watch a game and watch, eat popcorn and beer
I know,
things.
me that thing about me. I say, I can't imagine. Or my wife, probably. I wonder, what's my husband? Like, his son or ex? Really, a morning side chick. Or whatever she was to him. Let's not say she was a side chick, but whatever she was to him. Him a mourn that, and his wife dead there. You know, oh, that's really.
And then, like she said, boy, I'm probably upset about that game. Yeah, wow, that game yeah, it's really serious.
You
Yeah.
know, bring him snacks on. So I literally saw it, a sight. I literally envisioned it. And I was like,
I know
"You see
that's
them
some
man
man wicked.
there? You see them man there?" I mean, I was like, you see them man there?
Mhm.
Never. But, right? On the topic, would you do that? Like, have you spoken about your ex in like a public or because all right, let me tell you, you're like no, because let me tell you, right, I think it's a waste man style him do,
Definitely.
but if Ashanti and my ex, me a talk about that. Me a talk about that. So I think the quality of like girl or man make you talk
Talk
about
about it.
because it's like if you think of somebody where it's like top at the top,
That's why some man like a woman.
yeah.
Cause them say boy, you know, say with a love
And that's why some woman
You know?
will say, like some, and that's why on the flip side, that's why some woman and man will just say hello to them and you say, "Man, look them."
I don't like
Dependent,
that.
I
That's
don't
not.
like it,
We
you
used to
know.
talk. No,
We used to talk, or the man just have a little casual conversation with you.
No.
We used to talk.
if we never there, we never there. We used to talk about what?
Then
Nothing.
I think that it goes back to like the quality of person, right? Because it's
I mean, I
like,
guess.
because if alright, he would not go on the freaking Drink Champs and talk about, or he would not go on this platform and talk about one ex when nobody not care about,
Right. Yeah. Or you
Right?
even know.
or nobody don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the more, you know, when you feel like you man the person,
Yeah. You know, so she's still banging and
she's
so.
still hot and she's still relevant, and you know, people are say, "Yo,
But maybe he's trying to regain relevance. Like
true, he could be using it for clout."
he could be using it for clout a little bit.
So
So keep it posted on the space because he might be, you know, those people do things when they know that they're launching something. They're launching a new brand or they're launching a book or something, talking about him side chick did that, you know, how she embarrassed him. The book called Oh Your Side Chick Embarrassed You.
yeah,
Like, you know, he might be doing something close to this and this is like a little PR stunt and run. People are weird like that.
that's
Like
true.
very strange like that. Like, you know, Jason Derulo did known for them something too, you know. Like him always do some random something and they see him drop a new song. Why do it?
Oh, I didn't know that, but I don't know. I mean, outside of that though, outside of the celebrity aspect of it, I'm thinking along the lines of just regular people, because
Like myself.
like ourselves. Like I was dating somebody, right? And he was with a very popular person, right? A popular person in Jamaica, and we were like on probably like our third date, and he mentioned to me that she was his ex.
Randomly?
I think we were talking about something along
okay.
that lines, but he didn't have to say that. He really didn't have to say that this person was my ex, right? Although in context, it wasn't like he was being a chat enough man, right? And I don't think he's a chat enough person. He's a very private person. He's not a person that shares his. He's not a person that shares his.
Why?
But yeah, he's not a person who shares his business like that. So I was like, and him not tell me about no other ex. And him and this person were together for probably, it's not to mention, it was a very short time. It don't even reach 6 months, I think. It was a very short time, right? So I'm like, but the type of person or who it was makes you talk about it or mention it.
That is true. I guess most people will speak on the exes that had the most impact on their lives, maybe?
I don't think it's impact.
What you
I
think?
think I say, yo,
I'm gonna start.
get that.
I'm gonna start.
Me a star, but get that. But think of that.
Okay,
But
fair.
think of that, like, especially like, or you ever see something like, for example, like a girl picture and she go viral or something, or a hot man, and they must say, or somebody will come and say, like, or like if somebody ever come say and say, look on the girl and he say, you know, so she did that with John, yeah man, a John, and it's like, it's almost like a way to say, yeah man, I get it, or it's almost like associating.
It's still a little
It's
close.
almost like associating them with that person
Because they're of that
Because
caliber.
when the person I'm talking about told me that, and maybe it's toxic, maybe this is toxic, but when the person I'm talking about told me that that person was his ex, it almost made him more attractive.
Okay, yeah, same. Could I get that girl?
Because it's like he might say,
You
"Oh,
can get that?
she-"
Yeah.
Like, because it's like, I was kind of like iffy. I was iffy and butting.
Mhm.
And I was like, I knew that I liked him, but I was like, let's see. But like, when he said that, it's like, you used to act girl, you know what
Yeah.
I can come with. You
Okay, fair
know,
enough.
there's something there, whatever.
They can angle this,
You can
angle
angle
it,
this.
angle it.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, it make it more, you know, interesting to me. Like, oh, you get she, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never know about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a thing, as I said, it's not a chat.
No, it's not that. Yeah, okay, I get you.
So you never know about it,
Mm.
right? So it was like,
But would you want to know then? This is another question then, this is very important. I think. Or not. Who knows? Would you want to know who the person you're dating exes are?
no. Let me tell you, you know what's funny? In the moment when I was just
So the
like,
answer is
mother,
no, Renee. No,
Sorry.
not all. You don't want ever know who them
No,
exes.
I don't want to know, because in the moment
Mhm.
I was motherly, like, oh yeah, whatever. But see, the minute I started to like him more,
Outside of that scenario.
I just say no.
No?
I realized it myself. The
Mhm.
minute I started to like him
Mhm.
more, I did not want to know. Like, I was like, you did have a one before me? Me never yet want to know who my ex them doing before me. Because it's like, oh dear, you have a one before me.
And say that's so funny, because I feel like for me it's also like, how do you experience this without me? Like, how is that? My thing is I love to experience new things with people. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, wow, you did that with somebody else? Ew, me don't want it again. Like,
Or yeah, if you go like a restaurant,
Like,
with
me no
somebody
want go
before,
there again.
I don't want to go.
No,
I don't know why
no.
it's stupid. It doesn't make sense because it's
You
before.
married this, me no want you buy me that again.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
So-
it's like a house or a car or something like
I'll
that.
take
Yeah, buy
it. Thanks.
that. Buy that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
But I mean, I'm in between minds about also knowing who they dated, and like I'm in between minds. Like, I'd also want to know, because I feel like it's good information to have.
Mm-hmm.
Because then suppose the person maybe tries to befriend you one day, and you're just like, people mad like that in a girl.
Yeah.
And then also let me say ex, I never know. If your friend, I never know.
Or-
Because it's like a sneaky thing, I never know. And it's just weird, it's awkward. I'm coming right
Or
out.
tell me when it's relevant. So like if
Fair.
we're going to like a place and then it's like we're going to somewhere and like you see, and this person is just very friendly, or you see like we're in a group or whatever, and you're like, just draw one and say, yo.
Right.
You know, so
Because you suppose you and your friend are partying. So, boy, so I can bring them
And
on my
me
date,
be
and you come
friendly.
out. No, yeah,
Me
be friendly bad.
More friendly bad. So yo, you can't.
You and a girl probably a party the next
The
day.
next, like, and I'll literally be snapping with you or whatever, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
You look like a clown.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, don't have me.
I don't
like
know.
no.
Me? Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then you and your friend are partying. So, boy, so I can bring the guy with me on this and you date, and you see the little awkward something, that little awkward look, and then you don't know is what. And then you just walk around look like boo the fool hat on your head. Like, the dumb cap where you used to wear in a prep school if you did fool.
Which prep school have you got to?
Sorry about that.
You need to.
No, I don't think I did. Like a
I've never
dunce
had
hat,
that.
like a cone.
I never had that. You need to.
Wow, that's very derogatory. Wow, thinking about it now.
Childhood trauma. You need to sue them.
No, me never wear that. I'm smart girl. But it's good to know. It's good to know, but you also shouldn't be using it to clout chase. You shouldn't be speaking too much on the matter as well, because I feel like unless you're using it as an example of some sort,
Yeah.
I don't think it should be something that you speak on. Of course, not publicly, but that's just I tend to be a private person, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think especially in the field that you're into, like, because that type of situation, right?
Mhm.
Because like especially I think you can talk on your relationships, like what were you and this person were together. There's no way, like in this situation with Irv Gotti, like me and you did a sneaky link, like we were a sneaky link. We can't talk about that for.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And then you gotta talk about how she walking with next man, and what about it? Like, because you guys were not exclusive
or you
though.
or you mentioned something like if they're around somebody, like I was around somebody, and I've been guilty of this in the past. I around people and them say like, you said like, you know, I like this girl. She used to do a married man, or she used to do it. Like, and like, okay, yeah, but now she with this person and she happy and she married and she.
Guys, you forgot Kim Kardashian was married how many times?
It don't even matter whoever. Like,
So no, and then people use like your past to determine like
yeah,
you can't change, you can't ever change.
yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. So and then as I said, like I've been guilty of it in the past, but I realized that as I get older, I realize that people are not one dimensional.
No, they're not. It's not black and white.
It's not black and white.
It's not black and
It's not-
white.
yeah,
It's not black and white. I agree. For true.
Cause yeah, like you know, so I feel like something like that, and I like when I think we can't, because I personally like I will say something when you have a habit of it. Like if all me know you for, I for them with the people woman or people man or that. Yeah, we
You have a track record.
You have a track record.
Right.
You find your little side, but we've never heard of Ashanti being with
Nobody.
nobody like that. Only like Nelly was her long time man. So everybody that's what I'm saying, like we don't hear about her. So the fact that like she makes her life such a private person
yeah.
and put it out there, that's when I have an issue.
Yeah.
Because like
Yes.
if I make my life, if you know that like when I was living
And you
I
agree
weren't
to these
taking
terms of me
pictures.
being private.
Yeah, like, or you just
Yeah.
know that she's a private person.
Don't
Don't go on a table, don't go on a forum, or don't do anything like that.
just shut up.
And just stop.
Don't speak.
Stop. Like, has that ever happened to you? Like, her ex speaks on you? Like,
No. Because I tend to date guys that are very
low key.
yeah. For the most part low key, so that I don't believe they would be speaking anything on me. But you know, you're revealing everybody's story, so
Oh, I'm the opposite. My date, every end of the spectrum. I think my audit. Anyways, me say that. I won't say that on the tape. But yeah. But yeah, no, I feel like I've dated like I don't have. I like who like me. My friends will say I have a type, but I don't think I do. I think my friends say I have a type, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do because I feel like I'll go into these modes where I'll just go outside of that. So I think I was
interesting.
Look, all right, last 2 years.
Offline, please, I thank you.
But yeah, no, I think, what was the question? Sorry, I was just thinking about like, wow, how wide range my exes were. Sorry, what were we talking about?
We're moving on to the next topic. You think so?
I'm saying something of very.
You say you know my type, I'm Mr. Offline.
No, it says something before that. What we just talk about? I remember. Oh no, I was asking if that ever happened to me. I asked if that ever happened to you, and I was telling you like, it has happened to me before.
Wait, I'm still playing?
Yeah, like I have had exes who like want to mention the fact that like I remember one time like my carnival video. I had like a carnival video that went viral, and then he was like showing people, like one of my girlfriends, she was with his friend, and he's like showing people the video, like, oh yeah, like, oh, like I think somebody brought up the video. I was like, yo, this girl look good. Oh yeah, you want my ex that, and so I feel like that's what I say. I think it's like.
What's about ex or your ex? You claim him or you don't claim him? Is one of those?
I claim him. I would consider him. But
Okay.
I would consider my ex, but I feel like there's certain instances where it don't need to come up. So that's why I said the popularity thing come up. So yeah, it has happened to me.
Because I don't want nobody claiming me if we're exclusively dating. I'm so sorry. Please.
Don't claim you.
Because I'm not claiming you. Because you know, sometimes you put things in the far back of your brain. I do that a lot. It's called suppression.
As I said, there's certain people as a woman. Because like if I did date Michael B. Jordan, I'd sing that to the hills. I'd sing that to the hills. Or somebody like if like or Morris Chestnut. If me with Morris Chestnut, we're not gonna know. We mean Renee and Morris. We mean you're gonna know that. So like, or you won't know in a moment, but like if we break up up, I'd be like, yeah, like if people, you know, them all just said, no man no look like Maurice Chestnut. Like, yeah, them don't.
Them not, yeah,
I'm
true
not,
though.
yeah, for sure, that's true. His body, everything.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, sure that it is.
Yeah, not sure that. So I kind of understand still.
Cause yeah, but he did the same
but as a
thing.
man, I think when it.
You must stop him out. You must.
Yeah, I think man for sure.
But you know, say man chat more than woman, right?
In some instances.
In majority instances. I haven't seen any of these group chats. They're very, very active.
So that's why I said, but I think it's the expectation of man why something there. Because if it was on the flip side, and
why you don't expect man to chat enough?
Yeah, because it was on the flip side, and Ashanti was to do an interview and talk about Irv and what she experienced. It would be more from like a
her telling her truth.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
So
the expectation is no.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. Well, so what is the conclusion here?
My ex, no more. Don't speak on the matter.
Don't speak on the matter.
I won't either. Yeah, I'm private, so I definitely won't be speaking on that matter.
Okay. Well, for me.
Well, obviously not publicly as well, but if I'm using something as like example, like with a friend or a family or whatever, you know, I can say, oh, you know, experience XYZ could be good or bad. But I'm not going to be running and shouting anything to the hills or writing anything. Dear pastor, no.
Yeah, I think it's better to just not say anything than to get caught in a situation what could possibly be harmful.
And then, last thing to note is that you would have embarked in that journey with this level of trust.
True.
And outside of the relationship not going well and failing, you don't want to, you know, although if it is that you end on good or bad terms, you still don't want to break that level of trust because you get was your circle before. So why break it now? Because you know there's some bad feelings. It's no. Yeah, there's no need for that.
Big facts. Okay, now it's time for listener letters.
Listener letters.
This week's listener letter, so it says, why do women like bad boys so much, but more than likely wouldn't marry one until he changes?
I don't want no bad boy. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want one either. I don't want a bad boy. For what?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to jail. I'm not hold it down. I'm not bring you buy some peas and chicken in a prison pan on Sunday. I'm not doing it. And I always make that very clear. I say, hey, plan to do illicit things? Cut me out. I'm going to say, me? Right on which day? No. I'm not doing it. But you know, I kind of get the reason why. It's just like, oh, bad boys. Because I guess it's always a notion to which my friend had this notion. This little running joke where we say, you know, the little meme there when you say with a man name, or the little TikToks with a man name, I say, good morning, beautiful. I hope you have an amazing day. You're looking beautiful. And I always like ignore those guys because they're just overly nice and it's cheesy.
Yeah.
And that's why I think they always say, oh, nice guys finish last. Really, you cannot come on out. Commercialize this nice guys finish last thing. Every nice guy, every guy think them nice. Everyone think them nice,
no,
you know?
that's true. Everyone think them nice.
I'm nice, and that's why nice guys finish last. And I'm just like, you're last because you're probably not a nice person. I'm so sorry about that. Because, but I will say though, but not like them man there with a good morning and the very and the very, them not usually get they have a warm time. I will say people tend to ignore them. I'll say there are girls that include.
No, okay.
You've been guilty of that, I'm sure.
Okay, no, hold on.
Let's talk about it.
We're talking about, but he said why bad boys, whatever.
No, but you have to talk about the other
nice
people.
Guy. Okay. So to me, right, there's a difference between a nice guy and some weird guy. Right? Me not like desperation. So not only think on a nice.
It's giving triple text.
Weird. See? Like you're not nice, you're weird. And you have a little desperate vibes. Man for have pride. It's like if me not answer your message.
Sorry, let me stop.
Man for have pride. If me not answer your message, why you send me one string of message and me's not nobody? Me's not. What my uncle did say? Still gonna be me in the same manga piece of shit.
It's the back-to-back messages for me with no
Like,
response.
no, because
it's that, you know.
No man, you have little pride.
It's not even pride. It's also giving. It's a little scary.
It's scary. It's scary.
It's scary, man.
And that means that like you know, when I know if you get too, can you ever fall in love with me now? Cause I mean, I joke.
Bam.
But joke aside, like if you get to the point of loving me, Oh, what you da do?
No, and them could have meet you yesterday and I triple text your phone and I call you.
And then
I've really, like, I watch the phone ring, don't do, guys.
But you know what's
I'll watch
funny?
the phone ring.
On the flip side, right? Everybody weird to somebody, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, you know what one now?
Everybody weird to somebody, right?
One of me at
Cause
9.
like-
Sometimes one of me at 9. What do I think so?
I told my cousin I was talking to a guy one time and she was like, what?
Cause him weird?
She's like, what are you doing with that? You like he's such a strange whatever.
Mm-mm.
And to me, ma,
Him on the sweetest thing on earth.
it's like,
Every one of them stick a bush girl.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said it depends. I feel like you're
No man, some of them weird
No,
dog.
some of them weird, you know. But not take that way, but I feel like
Wow, this
it's
mic wants to
when-
do things to me. Stop it, man.
I feel like when you like the person,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really see the weirdness or the
No, you can't, you fool. Love is blind, you know. Hello? You can take over your mind. And no, Mary J. Blige, she sing about that. I'm like,
Not you fool. But yeah, I feel like it's when you like the person. But I think that it's not an art. And then I think with the bad boy thing, right? Cause me personally, I don't want a punk, right? Not in any aspect.
and that's the thing.
All right, so I feel, and then the thing is, right? I feel like I don't want a punk, but that comes from my father is not a punk.
Right.
My brother, them are not punk.
So is it that there's a thin line? Is there a thin line between you feeling secure and a bad boy?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so because all right, you need to know because remember Bridget tell me say no. Him tell me straight up. Him said to me say Ren, if we are doing a man and him don't have a like it's not him don't have a
That's just supposed to say like, are you okay with that? Because some people aren't okay with that.
Some people don't like it, but that's why I said like my Bridget said to me that
And are you aligned to that thought?
no, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's not a big deal for me.
Mhm.
But me think if I'm living in a house with a man and me and you married,
Mm-hmm.
you have something to protect. We are doing at the house without that.
Your mom looks like a king alarm or
No, me not want, and that's what I said. But it all depends, right?
Mhm.
Because I think that also we're in a culture that supports badness. So it's like,
Yeah.
if a man not have the liquor,
Yo,
certain-
or the man in at the party and them a step on your girl's shoes, dog.
or like
Or you touch like I grab a girl and I touch her ass and them something there.
speaking
Stop,
of that,
stop. We're not
can I
doing this.
tell you
We're not
this?
doing this.
Mr. One time ago, remember me telling the story?
Yeah.
Carnival. I'll never forget I was at a carnival. Hoping to see these old germs.
You're not a germ. Stop it.
I was at a carnival and I walking out with my friend.
I can't forget. No, I'm stressed out.
And one man who don't know and I'm gonna come with a man, you know. One man who don't know, I'm in the boy talk, and this man just slapped me on my bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I turned around and I said, yo, this guy just slapped me on my ass. The man just said, yeah, like you could have told same
In my quality
You could have
situation.
told same Fred. And I was like, wow.
The thing, yo,
Punk.
I'm not gonna lie. Those things kind of it turns
Those
off.
things
Turn
that
off. It's turn offs as well as like for me though. One thing about me, me I got argue with you. Like one time I was in the club and a man like him like he was literally saying I'm Maliki don't know girl cause I think he was against me like up against me and I got pushed back like this to be like yo ease up my Jenna. Not like I didn't say that clearly. In my head I'm a gangster obviously. And then he said yo girl you know me and I'm just like. So I was with a few gentlemen. None of them I was dating, guys. They're just friends, but say I always make sure say anytime I go out, I will go with at least one man because I know say I will probably talk my way into a fight because I'm gonna answer back. Promise you, I'm gonna answer back. Male or female, I'm gonna answer back. No, I have to defend it. I have to.
No, you see me now. Me more soft spoken. So I'm bitchy on the.
She's like, babe.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go carry into my.
No, I'm gonna look at you and be like, excuse me.
I'm gonna go like, babe, this person just did it because I'm not gonna say anything to that man in the moment.
Yeah.
You are this big strong man because I am. Listen.
Some of them
I'm
do
not
big
doing
and some of
anything.
them do strong.
And I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't do because at the minute the slightest inconvenience, daddy. If you're trying to replace that,
Yeah.
like, I'm good. So I'm telling you, like after that, but don't did barely rate that person. Yeah. So you see, after that, it was just like. But not look upon you the same. So I don't think women want bad boys or whatever.
But you
just
want to
think
feel
they want
secure.
They want to feel safe.
Here,
They want
you'll
to
see.
know and say, you know?
Yeah, security come all the way around.
They don't want nobody else, but the thing that like make me, you know, like a guy showed me one time, like he's just like, yo, you have to be careful, because you see, like him show me, him tell me where he sleeps, where he puts his bed when he sleeps. So you have to be careful because like something with the, I don't remember something with
The safety?
and I was just there, like he might talk to me about something, and the fact that he just like explained to me something about it, and I was like, wow.
Oh, he's a gun girl.
No, but it was just more like, I can't sleep and feel safe.
Safe,
My
yeah.
head alright, my head back alright tonight.
Yeah.
Or like, I just think it's more like a security.
It is security.
You don't
So,
want nobody where you don't feel secure.
no, in any aspect of the word security.
Yeah.
You know, so
And I don't think they wouldn't marry them. You have enough women who marry people like that. I just think you have to find the person for you. I think oftentimes we don't.
we
Like,
say you don't think a girl, yeah, because I mean, rough girl marry bad man.
yeah, I feel like.
Them love that. That them love.
And I think it's also, no, I think it's also like, as you get older, because again, I think it's just society celebrates badness, and then you're like, yo, you don't want a punk, so you have to try and find the balance. Because what I realize is
There's
not
a balance.
necessarily the gangsters that you like, but it's like you just want to know, say, your man got you.
And that's why the weirdos won't get fired, because we got to good morning the man to death when him step on your toe, like, you know.
Yeah. And no man want a man when on a pride. No man want a man when on a pride. When you, let me tell you, when you not have the pride or when you love me. When we realize, I was like, alright.
Explain.
No,
For
like,
25 marks.
alright. When alright, like if me and you there, right, and we know say you're not a man who gonna call off my phone, you just behave normal. But then, but no say you're a normal man, can you approach me normal, right? And even if you didn't want me, even if you know say a year.
So when him love us and him start call on your phone,
no, and that man say, wait, no. So like, even so, let's say you look me for 2 years, but you behave normal, you send us a message here and there, you're not hey. And if I answer you, and if I
it's
answer
the
you.
hates for me.
If me not answer you, just don't send me a message.
Right.
You're waiting to see me again in person. Because you're not mama man, you not have me up.
Right.
But you have like a pride. So even if you're about to send a message and you see someone reply to the last one, your pride stop you.
You stop and say, oh, he's up with you, yeah.
So and then you see me in person and you say, yeah, whatever.
Hey, what's up? Not hey, what's up? You never answer my phone call or
Yeah,
message you.
just behave
Don't do
normal.
it.
Yeah, you just behave normal. But like, when me and you then know, you fall in love with me, right? Which you're gonna. Alright, when me and you then know and you love me, you someday.
So why you can't love him?
No,
I joke.
Yeah, I don't love everybody.
You love
One
with
thing
you.
about me,
You love.
one thing about me, I'm a fall in love. Period. Okay? One thing about me. So,
I cannot.
So, like, if you're something there, if you're falling in love with me and me and you for break up or whatever, I want the urgency that, like, you drop your pride. Like, I want to feel like you're dropping your pride.
Oh, at that point, yeah,
At that
man.
point, you like you're dropping your pride.
Yeah.
When you don't have no pride to drop, I cannot take you seriously.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
balance. So it's not
There's a
saying
balance.
like bad boys, but you're just militancy. That's the word. Woman like a man, we're militant and can hold it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah.
So no to bad men, good. Yes to nice men who can hold their
Who
own.
can be, yeah, exactly. Who can be militant.
Noted with thanks.
So,
Okay. That was a good one.
yeah, I think so. Okay. So, that is the end of the Good Girl Podcast, episode 2.
Two.
Okay. So remember to send in your questions through DM or by using the anonymous link in our Instagram bio if you want us to answer your question on air. And that's a wrap.
Bye.